of Ramsey Solutions on the debt-free stage. Alex is with us. Hey, Alex, how are you?
Hey, Dave. Hey, Rachel. How are you?
Welcome. Where do you live?
I'm from Hartford, Connecticut.
Cool. Well, welcome to Nashville.
Yeah, thank you.
And all the way here to do your debt-free screen.
Uh-huh.
How much have you paid off?
About $193,900.
Good night,
Wow. How long did this take?
19 months.
Okay, This is
Wow.
a story. And what's your range of income?
I started about 100,000, worked its way up to about 160, and then, COVID shifted that a little bit since then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a software engineer for data analytics with a healthcare company.
And you are kicking butt.
Yeah.
Well done. Very well done. So, 194 in what?
19 months.
Student loans?
No,
What was it?
it was my house.
You paid off your house!
Oh, yeah.
Alex is
I did
weird! This is a weird girl!
I am, for
Way
sure.
to go! How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Yep.
You are awesome!
All
What's
because
this-
of you.
What? You did it. I didn't pay any of it. What's this house worth?
It's probably about 270, 280 now.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
It's
That is
amazing.
amazing.
Yep.
You
I
gotta
really
be
hustled.
you got to be like on air.
It feels great.
That's
what-
It feels
incredible.
great.
What made you, Alex, want to do this? Because at 27, a lot of people just kind of settle in with the mortgage and just say, it's just the 50, we'll have
It's
15,
part of
30
my
years.
life. Yeah. Why did you decide to kill it?
Well, my story started before then, probably about 10 years ago. I graduated college, didn't know anything about money, but happened to listen to podcasts, got books from family, and was able to pay off about $30,000 in student loans pretty quick. And I love learning, so I kept listening to the podcasts, I kept reading your books, and it just was more and more ingrained in me over all that time. So bought my house about 2 years now ago. And I thought, well, I'll probably do it quicker than 15 years, but I wasn't going to go super gazelle. And then it became a game. If I throw this bonus at my house, if I get an extra roommate to live with me, and I bring that in, if I get an extra side hustle, I think at one point I had up to 6 side hustles.
Wow.
So I was doing a lot. I liked staying busy.
What kind of side hustles what was the most lucrative side hustle?
Probably having roommates for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Anywhere between 2 and 4 at a time. But I had a couple catering jobs. I turned all of my passions into hobbies. So I love fitness. I became a personal trainer, and a bunch of other little side miscellaneous things. But it became a game. The more I could throw, I'm a spreadsheet nerd, through all this extra money, how many months it would take off of my mortgage, being able to pay off the house, and eventually, down to 10 years, down to 8, down to 5. And then it was 19 months, and I said, you know what, I got to do it. So I did it.
Knock it out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was
And your
great.
family's with you.
They are.
So what have they been saying about this?
Wow. Not much they can say, but yeah, they're very impressed, and they helped me along the way. Parents became debt-free last year, so that was helpful along my journey.
Awesome.
Yeah, friends from Connecticut following the plan just became debt-free, so we're kind of doing that together. Yeah, everyone's very happy.
You're
very
a
excited.
human whirlwind. Everything you touch gets knocked over. Well done.
Something like that.
Well
Yeah.
done. Well done. Wow.
So what was the hardest part? Are you, because you're what, 27?
27.
So okay, as a 27-year-old, you're working like crazy.
Yeah.
Making sacrifices, obviously not doing like anything crazy extravagant with your bonuses that you're getting, none of that. So how does that work? Because some 20-year-olds are watching or listening and they're thinking, oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know, is it worth it?
She didn't have a very good life.
Well, I was still a little bit in poor college student mode, maybe a step above that, but I was able to save a lot, and I didn't really need to spend money. I knew what my needs were versus wants, and just prioritized. I wanted to get my house paid off. It seemed like a great goal. So that was my priority. I stuck to it.
Have you always been like goal driven, like since you were a little kid even?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone, family's shaking their head, yes.
Entertainment for you is knocking stuff over.
Yeah.
Knocking goals over.
Set a goal.
That's entertaining.
Knock it over.
More entertaining than
Yep.
going out to a club or going on a trip. Entertaining for you is knocking something down.
Yeah.
Knocking it out.
Oh, yeah.
Raising something up, going, I'm going to hit that, and then you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're built that way. That's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
And you
exciting.
applied it to this subject matter. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Exactly.
And obviously to your career as well, because you were making an outstanding income for a 27-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So just touchdown, girl.
Yeah.
Way to go. Score.
So great, Alex. So what was the hardest part? As you know, I think of the 20-year-olds watching right now, and they're thinking that is impossible. I don't even know how. Like, how did she do that? Like, what would you say is like, oh yeah, this was the tough part of it, but obviously
because it's not all unicorns and Skittles. I mean.
Well, maybe it is unicorns and Skittles. But, so I'm a very disciplined person. And so it really wasn't that difficult for me. I knew what my goals were and I stuck to it. You know, some days last summer I probably worked 16 to 18 hours at 3 or 4 jobs a day.
You were tired.
I was tired. I would come home and I'd have roommates all over, which they were all great people. But, you know, sometimes you just need to relax and rewind. But I knew what my goal was. So as tough as that might have been, I was able to get through it.
Amazing. Yeah. Absolutely incredible, Alex. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. I'm blown away.
The bumper sticker on her refrigerator door says no whining. I mean, she knocks it out. You're incredible. You're absolutely incredible. Very, very, very well done. Okay, so we have somebody out there that has a mortgage or has a large student loan debt that's in your age group. And we've all read news reports that say some people think in any age group, but always in your 20s, you're more susceptible to it, that I'm stuck and I can't get ahead. So what do you tell them from your life experience? You literally paid off $194,000 in 19 months. So what do you tell them the key to getting out of debt is? Mm-hmm. Because it can be done. You're standing here as proof.
Yeah. One of my favorite sayings that, you know, started when I was big in fitness, came into my financial life, is sacrifice today for a better tomorrow. So you'll make your life better with the things that you do today. You say multiple different versions of that same quote throughout your show.
Live like no one else, so later you can live and give like no one else.
Yeah. And it feels great when you're there. So just pursue.
Yeah. So basically, it's a short-term sacrifice, and you can do almost anything for 19 months.
Yeah.
You really can. If it's only 19 months. If you did that for 19 years, we would call you a workaholic and you'd be out of balance psychologically and everything else. But for 19 months, it's paying a price to win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm.
And now I have so much freedom because of that.
You can do anything you want to do the rest of your life. You're going to be a multi-millionaire before you're even 40.
That's cool.
The math
and you'll accomplish it.
The math is unbelievable here.
Yeah.
I mean, you take $150,000 a year coming in and you have 0 payments in the world, no house payment even. And you start investing just a decent share of that,
it's amazing.
While you have an incredible life of consumption and generosity. But just investing a decent share of that, it turns into serious money.
So how did it feel the moment you paid that last mortgage payment?
It was great. I was in the office, and it was 2 days before Connecticut shut down for COVID.
Whoa.
And so I was able to do a little I'm debt-free scream with my family because no one was in the office. I was alone. But it was great. It's great.
It felt amazing.
Yeah. Well, and then COVID hits and you got no payments.
Exactly. I didn't have to worry. I wasn't really worried about jobs in particular then. It was pretty stable, but I still had that in my pocket.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You're so impressive. What a hero.
Thank you.
Well done. You're inspiring to our viewers, our listeners, everything else. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. All right, we've got a copy of Chris Hogan's book for you, Everyday Millionaires, because there's no question that's the next chapter in your story.
Yep.
So very, very well done. Alex from Bloomfield, Connecticut, 27 years old, $194,000 paid off in 19 months. That's her house and everything. She is 100% debt-free. She's officially weird. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1. I'm debt-free!
Yeah! Woo-hoo! Wow! Absolutely incredible. That's
amazing.
So impressive. Wow. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.